Hello, everyone. Alrighty, so today is 11/11. Welcome in. I feel like I need to take a deep breath. Let me know how you guys are feeling. This is a interesting day because, of course, we lost a lot of people in the war. So let me know if you've had any people that you lost. I know I've had family that became severely injured as a result of the war. Welcome in. So let me know if you do connect to the war in what way. Today we are going to be doing some readings at 11:11. We're going to do a little kind of meditation, little silent meditation. So you don't have to pray or anything like that, but it's just kind of holding some space for the purpose of today. Okay, and I'm just thinking I cannot see the time for some reason on here, so I think I'm gonna have to grab my computer. Okay, so we have a few minutes for that. So again, let me know if you've been affected by war, and if so, in what way. I know all of my grandparents have been in the war, and so yeah, I really connect and respect this day. So we are going to be doing readings after our little silent meditation at 11:11. So stay tuned for those as well. This 11:11 portal is all about transformation. So if you're feeling like there's a lot going on today, a lot of it has to do with letting go of the past and bringing in the new. And should I call? So yeah. So the only thing that I'm kind of talking about right now is the 11:11 portal, and Remembrance Day. And then after we do at 11:11 this morning, because it's 11:11 here, I'm just going to do a little silent, quick meditation, and then we're gonna get into our readings. Okay. So I'm going to check the time since nobody's letting me know what time it is. I'd like to know, so I'll be right back. If you're a subscriber, as always, you guys get free readings. So if you want to subscribe, hop on in. Okay, I'll be right back. Hi, Georgie. I didn't have the clock in there. So hello, guys. Welcome in. Let me know how you're feeling today. It's a pretty special day. So we're going to hold some silence here in about 1 minute. And then we're going to do some readings. If you're a subscriber, you always get a free reading. So I put my schedule in my profile as well. And it is the 11:11 portal right now. So it's a really great time for getting readings. Hello, welcome in, SP. So we're doing a little moment of silence here in about a minute for Remembrance Day because it's 11:11 here. You guys might be like 10:11 there. So once that turns, we're going to do a little moment here. And so connecting inward, whatever that means for you. Silence is something we often don't do, and that was really coming up yesterday in the readings about silence, and now it all makes sense to me. And I was also talking about the new moon and building up this energy. It's actually all for the 11:11 portal, which I didn't really realize. So it's 11:11 now, so if you could just kind of get into silence with me. Let's hold some space here, closing your eyes. All right, so we lost some people. I guess you guys don't want to do that, which makes me sad. So let me know how that was for you, if you were able to turn off your mind. If you had any experiences, I feel like I connected to my spirit team, which is really interesting, and I got some really beautiful messages. So silent meditations are really, really, really helpful. When we need to get information, when we need to have communication with spirit. So hopefully you actually took the time to do that silent meditation for whatever purpose is, because often when we shut off that mind and we hold space for ourselves, we'll get insight for the rest of our day, that sort of thing. So SP, we're going to go into you here in just a minute, okay? Sarah, will my boyfriend recover fully? Okay, and so do you want to, if it makes it easier where we're doing quick mini readings for our subscribers, just write any other little details that you feel like would be helpful for me to support you. So when I just went into that meditation, I got that we need to work on, I get a lot of information in silent meditation, so that's why I encourage other people to do it as well. I connected to my spirit team right away, so that might be something you will also want to work on, is calling in your spirit guides for more support. If you don't ask, you don't get. So again, at 11:11, I'm gonna start doing a silent meditation. So I think I'm gonna start hopping on here at 11:11 and start my readings with a silent meditation. So you can also kind of do that with me as encouragement. Hello, Meredith. I'm going on a date with Wilfred. Will it be a fun date? Okay, so we will also connect to that. The other message that I got in my silent meditation, because it was just 11:11, so we're just respecting the energy of this day. We're in a portal, and also we're working on, of course, like all of my grandparents were in the war. It's highly affected my life. I've had to do a lot of healings and clearings around DNA and things like that, around like PTSD and lots of stuff, right? So anyway, it's important to, I feel like, respect this day, and it just happens to be really cool that it is a day of transformation, that we are letting go of things from the past, that it is a great day to have healing downloads and things like that coming in, and more support to help you with intuition, which is interesting. I was calling in the silent meditation for you guys. So I'm not ignoring your messages, okay? It is $17. You can pay through my PayPal to get on the list for a reading, okay? If you're a subscriber, you get a quick mini little, thank you very much. You get a quick reading here, as always, every time I come on live. So I think I'm going to start coming on at 11:11 and do a quick little silent meditation with you guys to help you experience what I just experienced, and then we'll go into some readings. So that's something I'm going to commit to this week. Okay, so be prepared for me to come on at 11:11. I'm also prepared to come on at 7, and at the latest it'll be 7:30, okay, this week. So tonight I also have a master class where we're doing free readings, we're doing theta healing, we're going into the Akashic records, we're going to be working on literally anything that you have coming up. And this is related to my foundation for healing program starting up in January. So I want to kind of get people involved in that, because I think it's important that we are looking a little bit into future and seeing what we can clean up now. All right, so it makes sense with the 11:11 portal that I'm feeling called to doing this. So that's over my YouTube live at 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. So if it's like 10 o'clock, 10 something there, that means you're Eastern Standard, I am Atlantic. You're seeing I'm probably an hour ahead of you, or however many hours probably ahead of you, unless you're in like South Africa or something like that. All right, guys, so let's pull up some cards for you guys. If you also are interested in theta healing, free readings, things like that, please go to my Linktree and sign up for my free masterclass next Saturday as well. That one's not recorded. It's in a Zoom call, so there's no publicness going on. It's a private Zoom call with whoever wants to sign up, and it's free, so you can get the link for that. Highly recommend doing that, okay? I'm working with my herbal deck today, and also my crystal ball. I also have other things here, but that's what I felt like we needed, okay? So the readings, you can come in and subscribe, get a reading that way. These are just quick mini readings, but you get one every time. And if you actually want to get a reading right now, there's $17. That was the number I felt like we were supposed to connect to. I have a connection to the number 17. I don't know if you do, but you can pay in my profile. through my PayPal, okay? When you see Linktree, it's at the top, and it's horsemanreadings@gmail.com, all right? So we'll start a list for you. So Sarah's in here asking about someone that she cares and loves. He was in a motorcycle wreck. I lived at his house alone, and he is in the ICU, and I just got 2 jobs. Okay. So Sarah, as we go into you, so welcome in, guys. You have higher self, okay? And one of the things that was coming up in my silent meditation, which I was inviting you guys to do as well, was to help people with the intellect, specifically, and also to be respectful of my own energy today, because I'm coming back on and I'm doing a lot of transferring energy over to people at 7 underneath my YouTube channel. So I was being told to be mindful of that while I come on here, and again to help people with intellect, okay? And that there'll be a few specific people I'm going to be working on today, okay? So isn't it cool when Spirit talks to us? But specifically, it was my Spirit team. So again, you can do that for yourself. So the reason why this is coming up, Sarah, is because you're talking about, you know, how things are going to transfer for you, okay? So even the word transportation is coming up because obviously this person hurt themselves in a motorcycle accident, which can be quite dangerous. We have a motorcycle. My husband drives really slow at it. He's very, very cautious, but they can be quite dangerous. So I'm sorry to hear that. So again, what comes through here, the higher self tells you to feel into your heart space a bit more, because it feels like this is really, really, really impacting you. And it feels like it's like you feel like you can't take much more. So I just shuffled and higher self came back up. This has been happening in all my readings. I think it's just maybe to show people how powerful like energy is, and that it doesn't matter what we do, the cards are always going to come up and tell you exactly what you need. So yeah, it says horsetail, which is interesting. I'm horseman readings and we've got horsetail here. So what's coming up is like shit sideways, okay? This person is sideways. That's what I'm getting. And so you're asking if this person is going to improve. I see them needing a lot of rest, okay? So I see them not being comfortable and that they need a lot of rest. And this does feel like it's for some time. So in terms of their improvement, I definitely feel like it's going to depend on how great of care they have and how great of care their own emotions are. So I would encourage this person to work on their emotions more. I don't know if they get energy healing and energy sessions, but it seems like they could benefit from that as well. So I'm going to send you lots of love, okay? So that's kind of what they need to do in order to get better. All right, Sarah? Shuffle the cards. Higher self comes up again. Don't you guys kind of find this cool? So welcome in, guys. So if you subscribe, we'll go and we'll do a mini reading for you. Yeah, it's so cool. And then you can pay $17 to either go and do a deeper reading, okay, or just get a reading, and you can pay through my PayPal, horsemanreadings@gmail.com. All right, we got a heart there. So yes, beautiful card here for you. Meredith, are you still in there? Okay, you're wondering about how your date is going to go. So crystals, does he have crystals where he is? Give him some crystals as a gift. Okay? If you want to buy some crystals, I can do a video for you and do some recommendations. It's $19 for shipping. Doesn't matter how heavy your package is, but sometimes like even just like the necklaces that I sell, like a tiger's eye would be good for him, or amethyst, lapis lazuli, which I also have. And then malachite. Malachite's great for depression and things like that, okay? So if you're interested in purchasing a necklace from me as well, those are $21. It's like $4 for shipping. And for males, I have a black cord, just because they don't like really like a silver chain. And so that might be a good start, but you know, couple small crystals could be of benefit as well. Okay, so let me know if you want me to do a little video or you want to purchase something for this person, and again, probably for you as well. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Oh, thank God we have a different card here. That means it's time to move on. So Meredith, you're asking if this date will go well, okay? So guys, you can subscribe or you can pay $17 and hop in, okay? You've got interconnection, okay? Willow. These are really beautiful cards for us today. I'm feeling like calling in my crystal ball here as well for you. So trees represent grounding, okay? There's a significance for you here with the tree. I think it's more, for some reason, it looks like a hollow tree. And so I don't know if you're worried about how the conversation is going to go. Mildred? Sorry. It's not Mildred. Mildred? Oh my God. Pop your name in the chat again, would you, so I can remember. So you're worried about how the conversation's going to go, okay? It'll be quite balanced, just so you know. And I think he does listen to you. I think he does pay a lot of attention to you, at least right now. So I see you guys kind of both being equal on this date, both listening to each other, both talking to each other, which I feel like is important for you. Make sure your ear chakra is super open, that you're not thinking about negative things that this person decides to say, or don't analyze what they're saying, and anything that was like negative said about you, Meredith. I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah, let go of anything as well from the past that was said to you that was negative, or negative things that you say to yourself as well, because you've got to really be present about the things that he's actually saying, and you've got to believe what he's saying as well. So I don't know if there's some trust issues in there, but it is going to be positive because of the balanced conversation of listening and back and forth, because I kind of feel like that's more what you're worried about, maybe like topic of conversation or how the conversation is going to flow, or if you're going to be heard. Okay, so does that relate to you, Meredith? Let me know. Okay, so anyone else that would like to hop in as a subscriber, that already is a subscriber, we can focus on you. You can also pay $17 and we'll go, you're welcome. We can go deeper into a reading. Today is Remembrance Day. It's the 1111 portal, which is amazing. So I shuffled the cards. We got interconnection again. So maybe this relates to you guys as well. Are you spending enough time focusing on positive thoughts, positive healing messages? Because again, I just did a silent meditation with you guys at 11:11 here. There's 11 people up on the screen, which is interesting. Shuffle the cards again. We get interconnection. I kid you not. So when I was quieting the mind, I got all these beautiful messages. So are you also able to tune off all the negativity to actually listen to the positive messages coming through? The 1111 portal is all about intuition. Okay, so I'm here to do readings. They're $17, or you can subscribe. And this can be helpful to guide you right now in terms of ways for you to get ahead. We also have a new moon coming up in a couple days. So like a lot of this stuff that we're tonight in the master class underneath YouTube at 7, I'm going to be transferring a lot of downloads, which are theta healing. It's like a theta healing, like, I guess, information that kind of goes from me and gets stored over to you, so you can start vibrating that. So that's on a cellular level. If you're having some illness in your body, that's in your mind as well, to help you start thinking in positive ways. So I really feel like that's going to be important for a lot of people tonight. So make sure you hop in there. It's free, and you can check out the chat there, okay? But the interconnection card here that's coming through is there's somebody negative either on here or that you're around right now. And I kind of feel like, I don't know why, again, shuffle the cards, interconnection. I don't know why you're paying attention to this person. They're hurtful. They've hurt you in the past. Shield and ground yourself. Again, we're seeing the tree focusing on grounding. So you can uplift yourself, because you don't deserve to be around this piece of crap person, okay? I don't like to judge, but in this circumstance, anybody that's mistreating you, that has also mistreated you in the past, should go take a hike, right? Don't give them the time of day. So I don't know if this is related to love life. It really does feel like it's love life. I don't know if somebody was cheating on you, and you got back together with them, or you're worried about somebody cheating on you and they are, or something like that. But just trust who this person is for you, okay? Just as a general message. So Shuffled the cards again, got interconnection. So Spirit really lately, the last few, I think, days, I've been shuffling the cards and they just keep getting me to like pull out when I shuffle a card and then same thing, same thing, same thing. And so it's actually pretty amazing because normally that doesn't happen to me that frequently. It's kind of like, okay, this can't be a coincidence. So I don't know if there are signs coming up for you as well right now, and maybe you're not listening to those things, but it's really, really, really important with this energy today that you are listening inward. And so the only way that you can listen inward is when you go into silence. Okay, so this is a perfect day for that. All right, so guys, would you like to come in as a subscriber, or you can pay $17 for a reading? I'm so happy I got to do this silent meditation with you guys at 11:11. Just offering some support here for anyone desiring. If you come in and subscribe, you always get a deeper reading your first time, which is great to make sure you're guaranteed that. And then you get to hop on anytime I'm live and always get a reading or a healing. So we'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. I'm not doing free yes or no. I am for subscribers, okay? You always get a reading when I'm on here. So if you subscribe, I'll go deeper than a yes and no. I will answer any questions that you have, which is great. And you'll always get more than a yes and no here. Once in a while, once in a blue moon, you'll get a yes and no as a subscriber, but that's quite rare. I always want to give you some substance, okay? Yes, nay. What's your question? Okay, what's your question? And I'll see if it's worth the yes or no. Okay, if it's like, should I eat pasta tonight? I'm not going to answer it, but if it has substance, I will. Okay, I'm going to use the crystal ball. Anybody else that has a yes or no? Yes and no's are like nothing to me, so that's like zero energy for me. Okay. Patrick, does someone love me aside from my family, few friends, and myself? Yes. If you want to go deeper, you can subscribe or pay 17 in my PayPal. Bring it on, guys. What are your questions? Let's just do the thing. Hi, I'm recording a song today in the studio. Anything I should know? Katrina, welcome in. Thank you for being a subscriber. Yes, one of the things that's coming through for you, will it work out? Yeah, I kind of feel like if you're feeling any type of emotions, I'm getting to be really raw and open and vulnerable in the studio. Okay. And the reason why this is coming up is because I feel like they're going to help you more in the future the more you kind of stand out today in this situation or circumstance, whoever's helping you, even if these are like fans of yours or something like that. I feel like the crack in your voice or that innocence in your voice, I don't know what type of music are you working on, because I'm getting if there's like a little subtle crack in your voice or something like that, see that as when there's a little bit of brokenness within you. I feel like that's more what's going to reach others, and that's what's going to help you in the future. Okay, so what we might think like a little crackle or something, it could, where we're trying to be perfect, we're working on perfection with music. Sometimes it's the, again, innocence in your voice and that vulnerability that reach people, because you're with music, it's a connection, it's a spiritual healing moment that you get to have with other people. Singers are my most favorite people spiritually, for myself anyway. I always tend to like cry when I hear people sing. Because it's just such a beautiful form of art. Yes, it is a bit of a sad song. Okay, so crack that heart and that throat and trust your intuition, because today is a perfect day for you to follow that intuition. So what we think is a little mistake is actually one of our most beautiful blessings. So that's kind of what's coming through for you. So if there's some like fear or worry about that, hopefully you can just gently remove that. Good afternoon. So Katrina, do you want a little healing and clearing to help you here with this? If so, just say yes and we'll do a download for you. You're welcome. So welcome in, guys. We are doing paid readings. They are $17. You can pay via my PayPal in my profile. You'll see a link tree. Once I see you've made that payment, then you can get on the list. Also, if you subscribe the first time, we do a little bit of a deeper reading. Otherwise, if you're a subscriber here, we do quick mini reads for you. Someone was asking about a yes or no question, and I said, sure, bring it on in if you would like. Again, a yes or no does not give you any detailed information, but maybe that will help you get a head start for yourself if you feel like financially, you're in a pinch. Okay, just tapping the screen is really helpful. Actually, if we make it to 10,000 likes here, I'll do a reading for someone for free. Okay, I realized last night when I was on somebody else's live, I'm just like, nobody is tapping her screen. And she only had like 6 people watching. So I'm just like, do, 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 do. And then other people started tapping. And I'm just like, wow, this is so easy. Why do people not do that? If somebody's doing something free for you or helping other people, why would you not try to support them? Unless you cannot do that, I would highly recommend doing that for people. It makes you feel good. It helps them. It inspires and encourages other people. Same thing, guys. If you are feeling safe to be vulnerable, you can share this out, help your people, and then maybe, just maybe, you'll get more free stuff, you'll get more attention because you're helping. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how the game goes, right? So let's do a theta healing download for you. So would you like to clear out any negativity that's been weighing you down, that really has been destructive for you, whether that's someone else's negativity or your own? And would you like to know what it looks like and feels like to have love and support and intuitive guidance on a regular basis? And would you like to know the universe's definition of what it is to truly listen inward? And would you like to start applying that into your life moving forward? And again, if so, say yes. This is called a theta healing download. It's instant, and it can also help you moving forward, again, when we have those little tiny things that are bugging us. So anybody that wants that, just say yes. Okay. And I'm also feeling like, Katrina, if you're having fun, if you're occupying your time having fun, that's important for you right now. Okay, so sometimes we've got to take the money out of it and make sure that we're having fun, because if you do music, it's because it feeds your soul, right? Creativity it will help you with abundance, but at the end of the day, make sure you're having fun. We don't want to feel like things are work. You know what I'm saying? We've got to take the heaviness out of it. Okay, so Katrina, if you wanted to go deeper into that with some healings and clearings, I can help you. Feel free to come into our free masterclass at 7 p.m. tonight underneath YouTube live, and use the chat. Take up some space. We'll be doing a lot more energy transference over to you guys. And next week on Saturday at 7:15, we're going to be doing an intimate Zoom. The same type of masterclass. It'll be even better, and that one's again free underneath my link tree. You'll get the Zoom link, and that's not recorded. No, it's not public. It's literally, if we have 3 people in there, you're going to get lots of attention. If we have 10 people in there, if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to, but it'll be more interactive and you'll get more out of it. And this really helps me understand where people are. So when I go to do my program in January, whether you come in or you don't, I'll have a better concept of where people are at and what people need as I tailor things. Okay. And we meet every 4 weeks starting up in January. So that's $555 Canadian. And you can do a payment plan if you want. We end April 25th. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, for being here as well. So any subscribers, take up some space. Veronica, welcome in. So we're doing paid readings. They're $17. You can pay through PayPal. That's in my link tree. Hello, welcome in, or you can also subscribe and take up some space here. So do you have a question, Veronica? Let me know how your Remembrance Day is going. We did a little moment of silence here. And at 11:11, I'm going to be coming back on tomorrow. I'm kind of dedicating all week this week to do a little silent meditation and then do some readings for people, okay? I was told, and we're also doing a free masterclass tonight underneath YouTube at 7, okay? Healings and cleanings and readings, and we'll see kind of what's going on. I have. So what would you like to focus on? Okay. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Again, if we make it to 10,000 likes, we're gonna do a free reading for someone. You can still be a subscriber. It's whoever I feel called to, so we'll do that, okay? Just because I appreciate people supporting me here. It's really helpful. And it's super easy as an exchange, so if you don't have the bucks and you broke, you're capable of tapping. That means you can afford a phone, you can afford somebody's paying your phone bill, so your finger's free. Finger, finger, finger. And thank you for sharing the live. So, Veronica, what would you like to focus on? I have my herbal deck here. I've got my tarot cards. I have my animal oracle cards. I have some like body image cards. I don't actually know what they're called. I can do a crystal reading for you. I can just do an energy scan for you. And thank you guys for the people that have supported me last night and all of these readings, actually. Last night I did $25 readings with a 10-minute video sent to your email afterwards. And I really like that because it was like a private video that's getting sent over to you. So it felt a little bit more intimate. And it's also something that people have now for 30 days so they can kind of receive the theta healing and stuff like that. The Mindful Minute. Hello, welcome in. So that was it was a lot more energy for me, but it felt like it was a really great offer. So stay tuned for more things like that. I do specials as well. I've got lots, something for the new moon that's only $7 underneath my link tree. December readings, 2024 readings, and again, these all get sent over to your email. So welcome in the Mindful Minute. So I'm asking Veronica if she has a question or anything she'd like to focus on. So feel free to take up space if we don't see her popping on. Do you have a question, the Mindful Minute? I forget your name. Also, if we get up to 10,000 likes, then someone's going to get a free reading as well. Veronica, D plus D. How many kids do you have? Are you be able to answer this, love? Heather. Okay. How many kids does he have? Who is D to you? Just because when we do really quick mini readings, I'm not going to spend too much time exploring this, okay? Definitely, if you want to come in and pay for a reading, we can go further. My husband. Okay. But you don't know how many kids he has. Does he know how many kids he has? Do you have a guess? I can see if you're close to that. Not sure. Okay, but you're married. Interesting. And again, you're probably worried about this in the back of your head because one of the things at 3, I think. Okay. So subconscious, right? That was the first card I pulled up here. And so that's why I'm saying it's in the back of your head. So I think that for some reason 4, so maybe you're, because of this portal right now, your intuition's kind of like on fire. This is a really big time to let go of things from the past, okay? But I'm feeling like 4. That's the number I'm getting. Something might have happened there along the way. Okay, but again, it does feel like if you come in and pay the 17, we can do some energy clearings. It's also free at 7 p.m. underneath my YouTube channel. So you might want to clean this up as well because it does feel like there's, again, we're clearing out stuff from the past so we can move forward. At the end of the day, it's kind of like, yeah, like it just feels like it's more of like the energy of things bothering you. For you, that's more what it feels like. And again, this is just kind of like an intuitive energy that I'm feeling, okay? But there's a reason why you're questioning this, and this is why it feels like you need a deeper reading, okay? Also, in the specials that I have right now, I send you over a 30-minute video so you can ask as many questions with your payment as you like. That's 50 Canadian, and then I send it over to your email. So 30 minutes is actually a really long time of getting intuitive messages and healing. So, Veronica, that might be helpful. You're welcome. And so Mindful Minute, Heather, I'm going to read your question now. Thank you guys for being here. We're getting closer to 10,000 likes, so Am I on the right track? I feel my spirit guides are always communicating with me all day. That's awesome. I'm hearing she's instilling some fear, but she's doing a pretty good job. So one big thing here is when I hear instilling some fear, that just means putting a little bit of fear out there. So, for instance, if you're going to manifest with this energy that we're in with the 1111, and we also have the new moon coming in, this is a perfect time to like say, okay, I want to let go of this and I want to attract this. So, if you can identify with what that fear is, these little fears that you have, and clean that up, again, you can come into my masterclass tonight and soak all of this up. For you, I would definitely work on how to manifest your dreams as a goal for 2024 and make like 2024 your especially in January more of like your dream month to be able to tune into the things that really make you happy and joyful and productive. But yeah, I would work on Heather what these little fears are. Okay. So guys, readings are $17 or you can subscribe. Again, you can go deeper. If you're already a subscriber, if you want more support, I have lots of specials on right now on my link tree. And if we make it up to 10,000 likes, then I will pull somebody out and do a free reading for them as well. Okay, you're welcome. So yeah, so you also have perspective. Okay, mindful minute. So again, this feels like you're going through a journey right now. So I'm hearing you're going through a little healing crisis. Okay, and so to me, thank you guys, a healing crisis is when, we're feeling drained a little more easily. And so put your shields up, not your guard up. I'm not sure if you work with black tourmaline. I actually have some black tourmaline in small pieces. I sell black onyx like necklaces as well. I have quite a few protection stones today. I'm actually working with, you probably have a bunch of amethysts, but I have I sell these pieces as well. Beautiful tiger's eye. So I have a couple of those that I'm working with near my screen today. I have my calcite as well for grounding, for rooting, because it feels like a lot of people need that right now. Got my amethyst tree here, which I find quite helpful. So again, it can help with intuition. Yes, I have them on me. Haha, I have 4 bracelets on. It's funny because I was seeing black bracelet. I don't know if you have tiger's eye. I used to sell bracelets and make those, but I stopped wearing my 200 bracelets because I feel like I've developed those skills already. And guys, if you're looking for any products for yourself or someone else, I'm not now doing like up to 10-minute videos, and I post them here on TikTok. So you'll actually get kind of like a mini reading by doing that. But it's helpful for other people to see some of the products I have, because right now I really only have my tinctures up underneath my shop. That's kind of on my weekend to-do list as Christmas is sneaking in. So we're getting up there for 10,000 likes. So you get a free reading if you're a subscriber, okay, every time you come on. And then if you want a deeper reading, those are 17 underneath my PayPal. I think I need to cleanse them. Probably yesterday in my live I was talking about that. And I also sell like protection sprays, and I put some selenite and crystals, and I charge them as well. And I'm making new moon sprays right now as well, called Rest and Refresh. So those are 13 as well if you're interested in one of those. That's the first time I've ever made new moon sprays, but I was being told to make 5. So there you have it. If you're interested in that, let me know. Shipping is $19 no matter the size of your package. So unless you're buying like something like a necklace or something, those are only $4 for shipping. Okay, doesn't matter if you're in Canada or the States. That's just the way the shipping world works. Alrighty, guys. So we're getting up there for 10,000 likes. You can come in, and so if you're coming in new, if you tap the screen, once we get up to 10,000 likes, I'm going to pull somebody out here and we're going to do a reading for you. So think about as well something you would want to focus on with this 1111 portal. This is a time of transformation, letting go of the old, receiving knowledge and wisdom, starting up new and fresh. When you think about 1111, you think about manifestation, making a wish, making your dreams come true, as we were just seeing in someone else's reading. The very first card that we had here, and feel free to share this out, guys, because then that can help likes go up a little faster as well. And I appreciate just the love and support and kindness here anyway. And please make sure you're following as well. That's super important so you can catch my readings when I'm on here. Sometimes we do paid, sometimes they're free, but again, as a subscriber, they're always free, which is great. So it gives you additional support. So the fact that the higher self is still sneaking in here, and we started with that, I kind of see that things come full circle. And so the fact that there are crystals in here, and we're just talking about crystals, we were seeing that with someone who has a sick friend who's in recovery, and I was suggesting for that person to have a crystal necklace on with them. Again, don't forget, guys, we need to clear and cleanse our crystals as well, unless you're working with selenite. Selenite's the only crystal we don't cleanse, so I sell selenite as well, which cleanses your crystals and stones. So I might just do a video for my people, setting the intention it's for the people watching, just because there might be some things in there that you don't know that you need, and then it gives you a little idea and information, okay? So if you want to purchase anything, even from the video I posted yesterday, you can actually just inbox me, and then I can get your order in that way too, okay? If you want tinctures, you can, or sage or Palo Santo, those are all up underneath my shop, and I'll be growing that. Hopefully I'll be able to sneak it here on TikTok, because I think there is such a thing. I'm glad that you do, Jess. I really appreciate that. So we're almost up to 10,000 likes. So once we hit that, we're going to pick somebody. I think someone's getting frustrated that I'm ignoring them. I think you might have missed that these are paid readings. They're $17. So you can pay through my PayPal. I'm still working on Cash App. That'll be another step in the right direction. And as a subscriber, brand new, you get a deeper reading. If you've been here already before, if you're a repeat subscriber, then not your first time, then you get a free reading and healing every time I come on. So technically they're free, but there is a little fee, but I mean, it's a very small fee for the amount of healing you get. All right, 10K, perfect. Thank you very much. So just place your name in the comments. And once I feel into your energy, then you can take up some space and you can ask a few questions there, and we'll actually go into your Akashic records. There's someone who's tired, and there's someone who's drained, and there's someone who might have some substance abuse issues, or someone around them that has substance abuse issues. So if you're tired, if you're drained, or if you know someone that has substance abuse issues, or you do, put a purple heart beside your name, okay? And then I'll know that there's someone specific that I'm being called into, okay? Also, throat chakra blocks, which is suppressing emotions, having a hard time communicating right now, feeling like you're stuck, that sort of thing. Yana? Anybody else? Renua? Okay, there's two people feeling that way. When we're going through this much transformation, I think a lot of people would be struggling with their throat, and a lot of people would be tired. My energy reading for this week was that a lot of people's sleep would be off. I feel drained lately, okay. And once we get up to 20,000 likes, we'll also pick someone else, okay? So my energy reading for this week is not going to be underneath TikTok or YouTube. It's going to be in my membership group. Yay! So it's $11 on 11 cents Canadian to come in as a beginner level in my membership group. We're going to be doing new moon rituals with theta healing downloads every new moon. And that permanently now gets kept underneath my membership group. So you can rewatch the theta healing, which is great. And whenever there's a new moon, you can get the new new moon ritual, and you'll also get the previous one. So those are going to build up over time as well. Plus, on the 11th of the month, which is today, there'll be a meditation there for you to watch and all the previous meditations. So it'll kind of be like a monthly meditation. It's based on the energy of our group. So yeah, you'll get the weekly energy forecast, you'll get the new moon reading, you'll get the meditation monthly, which is amazing, all for 11/11. Thank you, Jess. Okay. And then also there's a meditation program, a dream workshop, a center yourself program with theta healing downloads. Yes, I saw that. Thank you very much. We're going to focus on you next. And there's another program in there too. I think it's my rewind program. Anyway, so lots of stuff for $11.11. That's a month. You can cancel at any time, but that'll give you insight for your week. That'll help you get into those good vibes for the new moon, and again, some grounding. Oh, and there's a grounding workshop in the beginner level. Okay, so Jess, I am gonna pick you because you subscribed, but I also feel like because I said at 10,000 likes I would focus on somebody and I went blabbing, I'm gonna quickly do a reading for them. Okay, Renua, are you there? Okay, so many resources. Yes, I have a lot. And my YouTube channel, again, we've got a free masterclass coming. Okay, thank you very much. Jess, normally I wouldn't do that, but because I said that and then you hopped on, it just felt like, yeah, I can't reward my peeps for liking and things like that. So at 20,000, we'll do another reading, okay? So Renua, what is it that you would like to focus on, okay? If you asked a question, my apologies, I missed it. So now take up a little space here. So I'm so excited to see the masterclass. Yes, and it's going to be a little different because it's in a YouTube live, but the Zoom masterclass next week will be more along the lines of what it'll actually be like, but it's an opportunity for us to start somewhere so it's public and people can listen in. So, did I pass my psychology board exam? Yes, you absolutely did. I'm going to go into your energy here. Okay, I'm hearing practice what you preach, okay? I feel like, especially where like psychology is something you're focusing on, which is also my background. It's really important for myself as well when I'm doing these things for other people. Am I pregnant? We don't do pregnancy questions here, so you can get a personal reading. Click my link tree if you want to focus more on that. Otherwise, just you can ask another question. These are paid readings. When we get up to 20,000 likes, I'm going to do another free reading, so you can subscribe or you can pay $17. So practice what you preach. When I come in and I'm like saying this or I'm saying that, and I actually don't do any of these things myself, then I am a super, super, super hypocrite. So true, I don't practice what I preach. So it sucks sometimes because I'm like, oh shit. When I teach, I hear myself speak, and then I'm like, I have to hold myself accountable, and then it's like, okay, well, I can't tell people to stop doing this and stop doing that if that's what I'm doing. So the universe kind of, when we put things out there, teaches us and mirrors this thing for us to, again, listen with the ear chakra. Listen, Linda. That was coming up earlier for people, that ear, right? So making sure that you're listening to your own words. I'm going to say this. Now I've got to follow through and actually do that. So yes, you passed. Congratulations. But again, you really need to start doing that because the universe is saying, okay, well, shame on you once, shame on you twice, or something like that. Every time you go to judge somebody else, there's so many fingers pointing back at us. Okay, so that's kind of what Spirit wants you to know. They're also telling you with the Higher Self card, here's a theme to start cleansing your energy just a little bit more because you're working on being yourself, being happy with yourself, being okay with exactly who you are, shining that light, shine bright like a diamond. So being okay with you. So it's super important you're getting those energy clearings and cleansing. So also feel free to come into the masterclass, or you can also pay $17. You can come in as a subscriber, and we can maybe do a little energy cleanse for you. But however you choose to do that, definitely, again, take advantage of free things that are there. And if you want to do something like that on your own time, again, you can come into my membership group. It's also paid. It's very affordable for all the amount that you get. That could be another area where you're receiving healings and releasing things specific to what it is that you have going on, okay? If you're a pro or VIP member in my membership group, you get to email me max of 5 times a month on things that you want support with, things that you want to clear out. And then when I get that email, when I go to do the uploads for the videos, make sure we cover that for you, which is, I think, a huge bonus for a lot of people. If I had that, I'd be happy. So Jess, you're welcome. So once we get up to 20 likes, we're gonna do another free reading, and just subscribe. So thank you so much for your patience. I normally don't make my subscribers wait unless there is a paid reading, but in this situation, I really appreciate the taps and the likes and the support. So DJ Wiggs, you're gonna be next on the list, okay? So will an abundance of finances come through soon and when? So I will keep that boom right here for you next. Okay, Jess? So what is it as we get out of Renua's energy? Thanks again for coming in. I hope you found that helpful. I don't know, I keep hearing shine bright like a diamond. I don't know if that means something to you, Renua, but I'm just doing a little kind of like a little grounding there for you. Okay, and happy Remembrance Day, everyone. Hopefully you are able to take a moment of silence. Maybe, I don't know what time it is here. Maybe somebody could tell me the time where it is there, because we can also do a quick moment of silence with you on your own time. All right, so just take up some space here. Maybe you already asked and I missed you. Maybe. So Jess, are you in there? Maybe you're typing your question, but we're going to go into your Akashic records, see what comes through for you guys, okay? So guys, if you're asking a question, come in as a subscriber, pay $17. We're going to do a deeper reading for you. As a new subscriber, we go deeper as well. And at 20,000 likes, we're going to pull out a free reading for someone as well, okay? So feel free to share this out. Keep tapping the screen. Makes it easier and faster to move forward. Yay. Please make sure you're following us as well. So Jess, it's your turn. Welcome in. You get a free reading and healing as a subscriber every time you come in. If you're wondering who I am a psychic medium intuitive lady. I teach and do theta healing and do card readings and energy scans and past life, future life, present life, some tarot, work with my crystal ball. I do tea leaves, coffee cup readings, crystal healing, all that jazz. Okay, Jess, it seems like maybe you had to disappear for a minute, so DJ Wags, we're going to go into you here, okay? I feel like smudging right away. We have St. John's wort, which is interesting because I've been really getting heavy into my herbal tinctures. So again, if you're interested in herbal tinctures, check out my shop. If you want me to do a video to help you with products, I can. But I took St. John's wort yesterday, really great for depression. So I feel like you've been kind of like bummed out a bit because of like some circumstances. So I'm not surprised you're now wanting to focus on abundance and finances. So maybe with this portal, something to consider. You can come into my free masterclass as well. That's tonight at 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, YouTube Live. Okay, we can work on this specifically for you. But what's coming through here is you've got to get your energy a bit more settled and content. Because once you do that, it's going to be easier to manifest at this time. But it feels like there's this rush feeling. And it's like when we feel like we're not content. Okay, Jess, just one sec. When you're not feeling content, then this will actually block you from bringing more abundance in. So you're asking on a timeline. And I think that over the next 4 weeks, keep working on settling your energy, working on your self-esteem and relationships, and then I think that's going to shift for you, okay? And again, we can discuss it further tonight if you like. You can also pay $17. We can go deeper, or you might get picked once we reach 20,000 likes. Thanks so much for being here. Once again, I really appreciate it. The replay from 2 days ago, the Reiki healing that I did, is now up underneath my Facebook. So if you want to, you're welcome. If you want to click my link tree and get the replay from that underneath the Facebook, you can rewatch that too and get all the support in there. So Jess, take up some space here. I did not forget about you. Thank you for coming back. And guys, if we are in the middle of doing a reading and we hit 20 20,000 likes. Um, don't sweat it, okay? As long as we've reached that point, okay? So thank you so much for tapping the screen. It's an easy task. So Jess, we're gonna go into you. I know you're in there. I don't know if you're nervous. I feel like you're nervous. I feel like a physical nervousness. Um, so Jess, you subscribed, so um, I just want to make sure you're here, Jess the subscriber. I know you said you were back. Hello, welcome in. So yeah, so Jess, one of the things that's coming up, I don't see you being here, okay? But I'm gonna pull you up a card anyway. Okay, so we've got the Justice card for you. I'm getting that you do get premonitions, okay? And so the reason, okay, I'm here. So feel free to ask your question, Jess. The reason why premonitions are coming up for you is I think that when you slow down, you realize that you have a lot of psychic, clairvoyant gifts. I also feel like you're clairaudient. And so there's a slowing down process that's coming through right now where it's like a trickle effect. When you're feeling stressed and worried and nervous, then you know things tend to spiral in the wrong direction. When you're feeling like you're in rest and digest, like magic happens. So I feel like you can manifest really, really, really fast. And so that's a beautiful thing. So you've got this like kind of imbalance here where you're sensitive. So it's like be mindful of your sensitivities that because you get overwhelmed really, really fast. So what are you going to start doing about that overwhelm, you know, that comes in so quickly? So let me know if you have a question, Jess, as well, because I feel like relationships right now, they do feel really solid. Okay, so I would say try not to worry about your relationships. That's not where I would prioritize my time. If I were to prioritize my energy right now, if I were you, it would be just letting go of anything that's like toxic for you right now. So again, if there's a toxic relationship, sure, but it's just anything that's toxic. Okay. And I think being a sensitive person, we don't like toxicity whatsoever. So anything right now that you feel is unhealthy for you, maybe it's your self image, ways that you're looking at yourself right now, anything to do with that, that's what I would start working on manifesting, like the opposite of those things. So if I'm looking at myself in a negative way, that means I want to or I desire to look at myself in a positive way. So that's what you're manifesting with this new moon and with this portal. Okay, I guess to know what to do with Mariana and I feel really good about myself. Okay, perfect. So, but you're not feeling good about this relationship. So, one of the things that comes through again as we pull up this Justice card 8, I'm feeling like when it comes to your relationship with her, there has been a lot of, I feel like, positive experiences with this person. I do feel that way, even if maybe you don't feel that way. But it's kind of like it's okay to, I feel like, move on from this past, because again, if that's toxic to you, then it's time to move on. Maybe that's why the toxicity is coming up. This could potentially affect your image, to whether you realize it or not. It could be unconsciously again affecting your image if you're having a relationship issue with somebody and that's making you feel a little toxic. It's making you question or doubt yourself when you're usually a person who is very intuitive and just knows things. So that's kind of what I would prioritize. Again, if you want to hop into the membership group or in the masterclass, however you choose, maybe the program would be beneficial for you. But these are things definitely just work on releasing. So let's do a download for you if you'd like. Would you like to let go of any toxicity, anything that's affected your heart chakra from the past? Let's let that go on a history level. Again, this could have been in society. Where you felt like you need to be nice, Mrs. Nice to everybody. I need to be nice to them. I need to be nice to them. And as a result, it's hurt you. I'm just saying as an idea, you might have felt that way, that just to be kind to, again, all living things, your neighbors, all that. But deep down inside, you knew maybe, you know, you weren't supposed to continue to feed somebody else energy that didn't maybe deserve your time or energy because you didn't really have the boundaries or the understanding around it. And would you like to know what it looks like and feels like to have harmony and balance within yourself now, so you can feel more empowered to do the right things for you without all the fears of what somebody else will think or how they're going to feel Would you like to know what it looks like and feels like to have empathy for other people while still maintaining your own energy? Okay, so that's a big download. So just say yes, anyone that's looking for that. Good. And I'm hearing open up your eyes to the endless possibilities, okay? Because you're a big visionary, and I kind of want to see you doodling more, or I don't know if it's scrapbooking or doing a vision board. That would be my encouragement, Jess. You're going to be able to get tons of free readings in here now that you're a subscriber. And again, I have lots of resources, so I'm going to encourage you over the next week to 15 days to create a vision board and slap some things on there that are positive that you'd like to manifest or attract for yourself moving forward, specifically for your self-image, okay? Self-love, things like that. So there you go. Thank you so much for letting me read your energy. I feel like there might be someone in here who's feeling a little sick. Again, low vibration, not taking great care of yourself. So if you're a subscriber and I missed you, hop on in here to get your free reading. At 20,000K, we're going to pull somebody out of our crowd and do a reading on you as well. But again, I feel like there's someone whose energy is really drained. They're not taking care of themselves. So that's kind of the person I feel like who might need this boost, okay? At 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time tonight. Happy Remembrance Day, guys, everybody. Happy 11/11 portal. I'm going to be underneath my YouTube live doing a free masterclass for my Foundation for Healing program. So we're going to be doing free readings and healings in there as well. As well, next Saturday, I'm going to be doing that over Zoom, still free. So take up some space there. The energy is pretty powerful today. So sending you so much love if you're highly sensitive today. I know I have had a lot of work I've had to do around my ancestors and grandparents and things like that as a result of war. So it's highly impacted my life. So I'm definitely wearing my puppy today. Did my moment of silence. So yes, and I'll be continuously kind of staying in that more gentle space with myself. Okay, so can we get up to 20,000 likes, do you think? Do you think it's possible? I feel like it is. Feel free to share this out. And we'll see if we can get there. So if you're asking questions, once we hit 20,000, then I'm going to pick you if I feel called to your energy. Okay, if I feel like you need a reading. If you're already good and you don't need a reading, then maybe someone who needs it a bit more will get that. Thank you very much. Because yeah, I want to make sure when we're doing free things, it's for someone maybe that can't afford to get a reading, or someone who might be going through a bit of a tough time. And I know what it's like to feel like stuck financially, or just like feel like I'm having a hard time accepting help. I don't know if you guys relate to that at all. Do you ever feel like, you're stuck in the mud and you just can't get out? Sometimes that's being in a funk, being in a downward spiral of negative thinking. Nobody likes me, I hurt this person, or I do all this stuff for people and nobody does anything for me, and how come I'm the one doing all the work? Nice guys finish last, whatever it is. Whatever your belief system is right now that's hurting you, those are the people I'm looking to pull out of the crowd here once we reach those likes. All right, guys. The other thing that's coming up here, I feel, for some people, is motivation. That's been coming up for a few people lately. It feels like, what's pulling your energy down? What's holding you back from doing the things? Is it, I don't have enough time? Is it, I don't have enough resources? So again, be careful of what you're saying. I almost said taying. You're thinking about, because what your thoughts are focused on, that's what you create. So with this portal, we've got to keep our mindset in a really great place. We have to have a healthy mind in order to stay balanced and bring those good things in. So your future is friendly, your future is bright when you believe that those good things are going to happen. So if you're feeling energetically uncomfortable or discomfort, these are things to start looking at. Where am I carrying this energy? Right? Is it in my heart? Have I been too selfish lately? It's okay to do some of that inner work right now. Underneath YouTube, I also did a talk about some of this stuff, like more mindfulness, more shadow work. What is shadow work? So you might want to go back to some of my YouTube lives from this week. I did a live every single day, did free readings and healings in there, and I'm continuously doing free readings and healings in my YouTube. So that's just a new place I'm hanging out too. So guys, I think we can get to 20,000 likes. Thank you so much. I think if everybody does it, we could get it up there in like a minute. So again, anyone that wants a paid reading, they're $17. We go much deeper in a paid reading. If you come in as a new subscriber, we spend a bit more time on you. If you're already a subscriber, you get a free mini reading every time, or healing, okay? So welcome in, guys, if you're new. Feels like there's some nervous tension with some people here. If I feel like these readings are supportive for other people to rewatch, I will put these underneath my YouTube channel since they're longer than 10 minutes. So I record it and then slap it over there. If I feel like it's important and I've had some music on in the background, I'll slap it over on my Facebook, okay? So yeah, most of them I feel like can benefit other people when we're doing theta healing downloads or Reiki healing or collective messages, or we're teaching. So just so you know, if you got a reading, Bianca I don't think is on here, but she missed part of her reading the other day, and that replay's up on Facebook now. So sometimes it's nice to go back to your message. And that's why I like these email readings that I'm offering right now, because you have them for 30 days, so you can go back and re-listen to the theta healing, you can go back and listen to the messages, and you can ask as many questions as you like. So my special is, it's $50 Canadian for a 30-minute reading sent to your email. You can ask as many questions as you like. I'm doing that until the 19th, okay? So collective energy here, if you are asking a question, perhaps you'll get the answer. Inner collective message. Frog talks about new beginnings, fertility. I feel like you might be worried a little bit about your health, worried about your aging process, or whatever the heck it is. This card is telling you that you've got to start new and fresh literally every 5 minutes. You know how on the computer we go, refresh, refresh, right? Oh, maybe I need to turn off my phone and turn it back on. Something funky is happening. So that's kind of what's going on with the energy right now, is to refresh your mind, refresh your energy throughout your day. So I have a cord cutting exercise underneath my profile. You might have to kind of search through and find it, but that's kind of putting up your white light, chopping any cords that you're picking up from other people that might be weighing you down, that you are unconscious, you don't realize that is happening. So just by being on the media, any type of media, you're going to feel other people's feelings, and that energy is going to be connecting to you, and you might start to feel somebody else's feelings. Hi, Cassie Crawford. Welcome in. Thank you very much. So what would you like to focus on, Cassie? And thank you, everybody who's clicking the like button. So we should be able to get up there and pick someone next. So Cassie, what would you like to focus on? We're going to go into you right now. Casey. All right. So what would you like to focus on? I'm already in your energy. I don't know if you relate to that cord cutting that I was just talking about being sensitive and picking up on other people's energies and maybe not realizing that. But I'm kind of getting that you do get a little distracted when there are too many energies around you. Okay, so you've got the Here card. I don't know if you've been doing a little bit of self-punishment. Again, this could be unconscious. So self-punishment could be something like you getting into your head about things and not being in your heart enough. So that might look like you purposely distracting yourself, like being on your phone too much. You know, oh, I have to do this or I have to do that today, instead of actually prioritizing yourself. The forgiveness program underneath my membership group could be really beneficial for you, because a lot of times we're hanging on to things towards ourselves or towards other people, again, that we don't realize we're even doing. So the Ho'oponopono prayer is Hawaiian. It's something that we say out loud, and it's thank you, I love you, please forgive me, I am sorry. And that might feel a little uncomfortable at first to say, but anybody that wants to say that out loud, thank you, please forgive me, I love you, I am sorry. And it's actually can be very, very healing. So for some reason that's coming up. The hair to me has mastered self-sabotage master, and I just said the word master. Yeah, so the hair is someone who, is really advanced as well. Just so you know how to start new and start fresh, okay? But the problem is we don't want to feel like we need to do that throughout our day. So again, if you're cord cutting just a little bit more, this is just like, I think it'll entice you to remind yourself to be more aware when you're starting to feel tired or when you're starting to feel a little overwhelmed, drained, we're sensitive to other people's energies. So when we are tired, we're more susceptible to other people's emotions. And so whether they can be positive people and still drain the crap out of us when we're tired. So keep in mind when you are a little sleepy or feeling a little drowsy, it's not a great time to be spending with even other empaths. So do your best to not judge people or yourself based on negative or positive. Like I think sometimes you might be looking at things a little bit in black and white of like this person's negative. Oops. That person's negative, this person's positive. And so my encouragement here for you would be to show yourself. Let's do a theta healing download for you. Would you like to know that it's safe for you to understand who is right for you and who isn't right for you? And would you like the universe's definition of what it is to trust yourself when it comes to other people's energies? And would you like to know what it looks like and feels like to be an empath without all of the drain and the complications and the self-sabotage and again the negative emotions that just feel overwhelming or bombarding you? Okay, so perfect. We're going to do that for anyone that wants that. Okay, so I feel like you're having a hard time moving forward because I'm not sure if you're scared or you don't know how to manifest like really fast. But I think that because your mind is powerful and you can manifest fast, I don't know if you're scared that you're gonna attract negative things and negative people or something. Cassie, does that relate to you? Do you sometimes worry that you're gonna attract negative people or negative things because you're such a powerful manifester? Let me know. That's part of the self-sabotage. I'm gonna plug my phone in here as well because we're almost at 20 likes, 20,000 likes. Yes, okay. So the Raven teaches you that it is safe for you to open up your mind to the endless possibilities. So would you like that download as well? Would you like to know it's safe, nothing bad will happen to you, to start looking into the mirror and seeing this beautiful person that's only going to get more beautiful, or that there's a big, huge, beautiful world out there instead of a big, bad, scary world? Anybody else that wants that? Let's let that go on a universal level. That's what I'm getting. So I think theta healing is actually beautiful for you, Cassie. So again, tonight I'll be doing a free masterclass doing more of this stuff underneath my YouTube live, so you can use the chat for that as well. But those are kind of your messages that are coming through, and thank you so much. You get a free reading every single time you come on here, and healings. Okay, and it's $17, guys, to go and do a bigger, deeper reading. That's underneath my PayPal if you want to get on that list. And when we reached 20,000 likes, so I'm going to pick somebody here in a minute. Just going to plug in my phone. Thank you, everyone who is clicking and liking, okay? So if we can move up to the 30,000 fast enough, I'll do this again. So just plugging you guys in here. Making sure that's charging. All right. So one of the things, hopefully that worked. Okie dokie. All right. Strange things are happening here, guys. So if you want a free reading, let me know. We'll pick you. Oh my god. The universe is doing weird things to me right now. All right. I'm feeling hot all of a sudden. So is there anyone who feels really hot right now by chance? Or is doing a lot of thinking? Or is doing a lot of worrying? So I'm just gonna Naishi. I'm gonna pick you, okay? So thank you guys. We're gonna go into your records right now. Do you have something specific you would like to work on, okay? In total chaos. So I'm gonna go into your energy, cut all energy cords from everybody else that I was picking up on here. And if you could just take about 5 deep breaths here. I know the energy is kind of intense. I was picking up on that right before I came on. I'm like, wait, is my charger working? How come my phone won't stand up? All of a sudden I'm paying attention to my shirt because it's short. And I'm like, holy shit. And then I got really hot and just like so much more awareness, okay? So and I'm not even in your records yet. So okay. So right away what comes through here for you is it feels like you're super, super smart, first of all. Hello, Hesh, so we'll get to you next, okay? Um, And so just ask a question as well if you would like, if there's an area of focus that you want to connect to. I think because you're actually so smart, sometimes it can also be a bit of a weakness because I feel like your awareness can turn into a downward spiral, dumpy feeling, emotion, perhaps depression fast. So because you're quite sensitive, this is a concern for me. My marriage is it over? It's keep going back and forth. Yeah, again, that's your awareness. So like you being aware, hey, my relationship kind of sucks right now. Maybe we're lacking communication. Maybe we don't go out on dates. Whatever it is, you being aware of this is something that's like shit. Now we're gonna get divorced. Now this and now that. And so a big thing here is just like the mindset for you. I would really go into visualization a little bit more, working on developing your clairvoyance a bit. So tuning into the third eye and the crown more in the sense of like, okay, if I close my eyes and I shut everything off and I take a couple deep breaths and I look into my marriage and I ask the universe, can you show me, what I meant to do here? I'm looking for guidance. And you might see him walking off and taking more time for himself. Just as an example, you might see what I see here is I see a path where there's a V. I see two really, really, really kind of stubborn people, and I see him kind of like walking away because he can't take like you said, the chaos. Okay. So guys, just ignore Chloe, this person who's just trying to ruin our life here, okay? So be mindful of people like that. So Naishi, so I kind of feel like this person that you're married to is just struggling with like I don't know if you guys are fighting or just not talking or whatever it is, but it feels like the two of you are kind of the same. Like you both are, I just feel like really strong people, and when you think things it's just like that's what you believe. And so I could kind of see this being a very passionate marriage because both people are very vibrant. However, when you guys are both feeling the exact same way about a situation and it's not the same, this is what my concern is for you, okay? So I do see him more walking away in terms of how he deals with stuff. And so that's my concern for you is he needs to want to stay with you to work it out, and you can't make him do that if he doesn't want to. So maybe give him some space and allow him to breathe. And definitely you're in some need for some counseling, but again, he has to want to do that. So you can't make him. Right now he needs space. Okay, so I would give him space. That's what I'm encouraging to determine the SoCo. If you want to come in and do a deeper reading, you're welcome to do that, or you can subscribe. Okay, those are 17. I'm feeling a lot of energy here, you guys. So if we make it up to 30,000, okay, we'll do another free reading for someone that wants it. And we also had Hej hopping on. You just answered everything. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I'm glad. So thank you for following me. Thank you for tapping the screen. My link tree has pretty much the majority of my stuff to help you go further, get more support. And I love you guys. You're awesome. So, Hej, do you have something you want to focus on right now? I feel like there's something going on with you right now. Okay. Happy Remembrance Day, guys, everyone. It's an 11/11 portal. So I feel like, Hej, what's coming up with you with the Raven card here is I don't know if you're multitasking a lot right now. Thank you very much, guys. But I feel like for some reason it feels like you're biting off more than you can chew or something like that, whether you realize it or not, even if it's just in your mind. I kind of feel like you're really hyper focused on something specific, and my encouragement for you would be when you're hyper focused on something, it can almost borderline become fixation. So I would say if anything's getting your attention right now, don't give it too much attention, just be a little lighter, and that's more for today, okay? Give yourself a little bit more, it feels like even privacy to just kind of like feel whatever the heck you're feeling, okay? So that's your message. All right, guys, if I don't see anybody paying for a reading here and coming in, those are 17 underneath my PayPal, or you're not coming in as a new subscriber. We've covered all of our subscribers. I might have enough time again if we get up to 30,000 fast. So we'll just give you guys like a sec to do that and take up some space. I really appreciate everybody being on here. I'm semi-new to TikTok. I'm saying I'm new, but I guess I'm starting to not be new anymore. I do body, mind, spirit. I do readings and healings. Yeah, I just feel like what's coming through for a lot of people is just to trust yourself at this moment, okay? Trust that you got what you needed here in this space. Again, I don't see the likes flying up or anything like that, so I'm just going to take off now, okay? Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time underneath my YouTube Live. Bye-bye.